Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to another pick a card reading video. In today's pick a card reading we are going to look into the topic who dreams about you at night, and in today's reading you are going to choose the pile based on the card that is associated with each pile. So we have a pile number 1 that is associated with the World card, or there is on the card this kind of element like this flower or geometric, some kind of element, and it's also associated with light purple color. Then we have the second pile that has a star as a tarot card. You can choose based on this star that it's over there, or also based on the dark purple color. And then the third pile is the Queen of Wands. You can choose based on this figure of the Queen, or based on the very colorful and bright color theme. So right now you should close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then choose the pile that speaks to you the most. You can choose based on your intuition, based on the number 1, 2, or 3, based on the tarot card, or also based on the objects or elements that are associated with each pile. And then when you're going to be ready, in the description down below you're going to find the timestamps, so you can just jump directly to your reading. So take a deep breath and choose your pile. Welcome pile number 1 to your reading. Let's see together what the tarot cards are saying about who is dreaming about you at night. But first, this reading is for people who chose the World card, and the World card, it basically represents like completion of one cycle, or it also represents something like that the things are coming to an end, so something new can happen. And we will just look together who dreams about you at night. So we have a Queen of Cups as a first card, then Hermit card, and then again we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. We have 2 queens energy, which is very, very interesting energy. But I would like to say that someone who is dreaming about you at night is probably someone who is very, very gentle, because he's in tune, or she, with the emotions. And also, sorry, my chair is making weird noises, so you will just know. So it's basically someone who is very tuned in their emotion, very gentle, but very introspective about what is going on in the world. But it's not someone who is going to talk about maybe their feelings so often, but they are feeling the feelings very deeply. And they're probably, it's also someone who may not say too much, but they are very introspective and they are very intuitive. So you may also, I don't know, be their secret fantasy, or their muse to create something, or their what if scenario they are thinking about before they are going to sleep, or you are there, I wish I could be with this person. So I would like to talk about each card separately to give you more specific messages. So the Queen of Cups is basically suggesting that you are probably their emotional fantasy, and you probably appear in their dreams as someone who is very nurturing, someone who is very intuitive, very warm, like an eternal human being, or a being in general. And they see you, probably this person sees you as someone who is very emotionally deep, psychic, someone who understands them without words, so like a safe space, or you have very soothing presence, or something like that. Or this person may have never even told you how much you mean to them. So in their dreams, probably you offer the comfort they don't get in normal life, or they imagine you I don't know, holding them, drinking tea together, drinking wine together, holding their hands, understanding the silence, or they may wake up with I don't know, like a feeling in their chest that they long for you. And because even if they cannot be close to you, I have the feeling that they feel very spiritually connected to you. So basically this person may have dreams about you, like they are, I don't know, walking by the water, because the cups are very water energy, or they're holding you while you cry or while they cry, or something with emotions. Let me get this. Or maybe, I don't know, just you're sitting next to each other in complete peace and there is no pressure to like talk or something. So basically they could also, okay, I'm going to also be very specific maybe now, but the cups also represents water signs. So maybe your zodiac is from water signs, or their zodiac is like water sign, like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or basically they can have like water placements. Or to give you something specific, they can also be quite artist or a dreamer, someone who likes journaling, or someone who can also have some problems with expressing the emotions out loud. It can also be this situation. Because we also have the hermit, and the hermit is basically a person who loves you but in silence. Because the hermit is showing a person who is very private, who likes to keep things to themselves, but they still think about you. But they don't talk about their crushes or feelings with others, but they have dreams with them. So they think about you all late at night, especially when they cannot sleep, or their dreams are very vivid, but like quiet, like they are walking next to you in the forest, or you are sitting on the balcony watching the stars when I'm seeing the stars on this card, or that the healing, you know, they are also maybe working their loneliness through like dreaming of connection with you. Or they are very like protective, like they may have the dreams of protecting you, guiding you through hard times even. Or they may also have a dream journal, or they listen to a sad songs, a romantic music before bed, and picture you. Or they stay also single because no one compares to the version of you they actually have in their head or in their heart even. So probably they are also maybe Virgo, because Hermit, it represents Virgo, so maybe they have Virgo placement, or they are a night owl, they really like to stay up during the night. Or it can be someone who really likes spiritual books or philosophical books, or someone who also feels older than their age, like someone who is wise, reflective. Or also Queen of Pentacles, they can see you as home. So even in dreams, you know, because when I'm looking at the whole spirit, they probably see you as someone who they would like to build the life with. Because again, Pentacles, it's very solid, it's very stable energy. And the Pentacles, it represents basically energy that is, like I said, very stable, very warm energy. Someone, you know, who knows how to care for others. So maybe you also appear to them like someone who is very grounded, who is always caring for other people, someone they want to earn somehow, because also the Pentacles are talking about money. They want to earn somehow, but not to just have you or something, to just earn you. Or I don't know, to be very, very specific, like they may have dream of making breakfast with you, or bringing you the tea or wine, or wrap a blanket around you, or sit next to you, you know, when you are working on something. Because Pentacles, again, work, career, when you are working on something. But I think that this person don't just desire you like physically when I'm looking at the cards, but more like they respect you, okay? But in their dreams there is like fantasy, but with no real commitment. They want to provide for you, they want to support you, they want to be this rock for you. But I have a feeling that they also deserve, they know that you deserve the best. And again, Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo as well, probably, or Taurus or Capricorn, or it can also be someone who has a stable job, or someone who wants to build, who is building their finances very carefully, or maybe someone who is a little traditional in love, even when it's like they don't want to rush anything, or they don't want to play the games. Or it can be someone, the Queen of Pentacles, someone who values quality over quantity. But I would like to talk more about who this person may be. So, I don't know, the way how they dress. It can be that they dress in, we have two earth energy, so maybe neutral or earth tones, or they prefer also comfort, I would say, over fashion, but they still look good. Or they may wear like natural materials like wool, or I don't know, leather. Or what else I'm picking, like they wear minimal jewelry, I don't know, like one necklace or one ring or something. Earth signs, so they are maybe into healing, into herbs, nature, journaling, emotional intelligence, or they really like quiet activities like reading or gardening or painting or photography, or they listen to very acoustic music or indie music or something like that. And I have the feeling that they also stay up very late and they're thinking about their day and about you also, and they may also literally like say out loud their dreams. Or they are also, maybe when I'm looking at the stars, they are also maybe watching the stars, or maybe not like a stars but also the moon, and they feel drawn to it. Or they dream about the colors, like warm colors. Or they are also emotional, like I don't know, they're healing from like emotional neglect or heartbreaks, or they are feeling not good enough for someone they love deeply, or they are like struggling with letting others in, but you feel like exception for them. But when you may also feel their energy is during the full moon or rainy night, or when they feel unexplained comfort out of nowhere, or when you are drinking something like a tea or herbal tea, because we have earth signs, or when you are wrapped in blankets. So definitely then they may also feel the energy of you. But I have the feeling that that was it, what the universe wanted you to know regarding who is dreaming, literally dreaming about you at night. So I have the feeling that that was it. So thank you so much for listening. And if you would like to get more messages like this, please hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to get a personal reading, also link is available in the description down below. So thank you so much for listening. Until next time, see you. Welcome pile number 2 to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to look into who is dreaming about you at night, and this reading is for everyone who chose the star card. And the star card is basically saying about wishes are coming to reality, or fulfilled wishes. But let's see together what tarot cards are saying. So we have a Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, reversed Eight of Swords. Okay, let me get this. Let me look at the cards a little bit. And also my chair is making weird noises, so I'm so sorry about it. But I have the feeling that there is someone out there who cannot stop thinking about you, because there is very fast moving energy, is very intense energy, very chaotic energy, and this person is maybe also dreaming of you when there is some kind of like passion and desire and urgency, and they may not even understand why you're showing maybe in their dreams. But I have the feeling that the present is very powerful, because you are there, like, you know, that they have this, I would like to say, like what if scenarios, and they're secretly kind of like obsessed with this what if scenarios or something. But I would like to talk about each card separately to give you more like specific messages. So we have a Knight of Swords, and Knight of Swords is very, I would say, quick and fast energy, but it's mostly about the mind, because the swords are talking about your mind. So restless mind, bold desire, this person has very fast energy, sharp energy, magnetic energy, and they think about you. It's like, I don't know, that your presence is like exciting for them. Like you are, I don't know, activating something inside them, like a focus or obsession or something, or I don't know, to give you more like specific clues about who this person may be. It's like they may move quickly in life, like they are thinking 10 steps ahead, or they are very verbal, like they love talking, they like to share their ideas, they like to have some discussions, or they could also work in journalism, in tech, writing. What else? What is like fast-paced? Sales, probably, or I don't know, something with the sharp mind. They may be studying or constantly basically just learning new things. Or they may also dream of, I don't know, texting you, having long conversations, saying back what they have been holding back, kissing you impulsively, suddenly running into you unexpectedly somewhere, or that you need their help in dreams and they are going to come to rescue you, basically like this night, like an hero. Or their energy is also something like, I need to get them, like I need to tell them, I need to do something, and it's like they're on the mission to do it, basically, like really literally. But then we have a Seven of Wands and they're fighting the feelings, okay, or maybe themselves. Because Seven of Wands is like resistance energy. It's like this person is trying not to feel in this way about you. So it can be that they are in complicated situation. They are in relationship. They are in situationship. They are emotionally a little bit guarded. Or they can also be someone who feels that they are not ready for what they feel with you. Or it can also be someone who has been hurt or betrayed, and they dream of you, that you will challenge the wall around them. But the truth is, when I'm looking at the card, that you show in their unconscious mind, and you are like disturbing their logic, because also the swords are talking about the logic. So they may stay busy during the day to avoid thinking about you, or wake up from dreams about you and they are feeling confused or frustrated, or they try to block the connection but they cannot. But I have the feeling that they are saying like something like, why can I stop thinking about them? Why do they show up when I'm finally calm? But this cannot be like real, but it feels real, you know? There is like an inner fight going on, but deep down I have the feeling that they are starting to feel even more with you. But then we have a reversed Eight of Swords, which is very interesting, because it's saying that they are breaking free from the fear, because you represent like a freedom to them, it can be, because this card is talking all about mental block and the life outside this mental cage. Okay, you represent them because they put this cage on them, and I do think that you are kind of like helping them to release some fears, or you are helping them to release fear of rejection, or you are helping them to let go of overthinking, or you are helping them to see the connections, or connection that doesn't have to be complicated, that just have to be natural and move natural. But I have the feeling that you are very healing for them, and maybe they are stuck in negative thinking, like, I don't deserve someone like that, I will never be fully understood, or when they dream about you, they see completely different story, because you are liberating them. You show them that softness and love, it still exists. But I would like to also talk a little bit, like I done also with the first pile, like some extra clues about who this person may be. When I'm looking at the Knight of Swords, maybe their physical traits, they are very athletic build, very quick, they are quickly moving. They have restless hands, they're all the time moving like me, you know, the hands. Or they can have very intense eyes, like sharp jawline when I'm looking at the card. Maybe their hair is a little bit like messy, or very short and very practical. They may also, when I'm looking at the sword, they may have a scar or a piercing, or very the voice you will memorable voice, you call it, I don't know, memorable voice, let's say. Or they may really like, they're obsessed, I think, with music or listening to different podcasts, definitely, because it's about the mind. Or they can also enjoy fast sport like running, biking, boxing, or they are a gamer or tech lover, or they may build things digitally or code things, something like this. Or basically, I have the feeling that they really like brainy stuff, because we have two swords, so strategy games, puzzles, but they may also, I don't know, be very sensitive, like write poetry or lyrics, but I think that mostly in the secret. So definitely they dream of life full of movement, full of adventure, no boring things, no boring habits, no boring routines. Or they would also like to have a partner that is going to match their pace. Probably they also have some creative projects like music or videos, maybe social media, business. And maybe they also like these deep talks at 2 a.m., like spontaneous road trip or something. And I have the feeling that they need to kind of like learn how to slow down a little bit instead of all the time overthinking, or maybe how to release the fear of losing control, maybe in love, because they have the fear, definitely. Or they may also be healing currently from past heartbreak or emotional burnout. Or I think that there is definitely like this sudden adrenaline when they think about you, or like the heart is racing, or they're feeling like maybe also this, that probably also you are dreaming about each other. I just need to say this, like about to message or call each other, or I don't know, dreaming of some kind of running. I'm all the time seeing running or fast transport. I don't know. I think this is very weird what I'm getting, but maybe they just want also someone who's going to challenge them, but also who gets them, who they want also passion, not only the pain. They want connections, but not to be like confused in this connection. And I have the feeling that they could also be, you are going to meet them, probably you could potentially meet them during Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius season, because we have two swords dominant. Or they may also be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius sign. Or you may also meet them after you will suddenly decide something like quitting toxic job, traveling, saying yes to some last minute event. Or you could also possibly meet them online. And I'm picking that it will be probably through like shared interest or learning something like a seminar or workshop or a class. So it can also be in this way. But to like conclude everything for you, I have also feeling that is going to be someone who dreams of you because you represent what they have been too scared to go after. Like you are also getting them adrenaline and comfort, but also like a shelter. And they're also starting to believe that you are not just a dream, but maybe someone who they have been waiting for. But I had a feeling that that was it for this reading. So thank you so much, pile number 2, for listening. And if you would like to get a personal reading, link is in the description down below, where you can book your reading. And also please remember, general collective message. So take what is feeling right for you and leave the rest. So thank you so much for listening. Until next time, see you. Welcome, pile number 3, to your reading. Let's see together what you need to know regarding who is dreaming about you. And this is the reading for the people who chose Queen of the Wands. And Queen of the Wands is basically representing the energy of someone who is very much in tune with maybe the world around you, or very creative ideas. Maybe you want, you know what you want. Basically, this is the energy. But I would like to talk about who is dreaming about you and what the tarot cards are saying. So let's see. We have 4 of Cups. We have 7 of Coins and 3 of Swords. Okay, let me think about this for 1 second. I had a feeling that someone is definitely dreaming about you, and it's more, I would say more like, you know, not like a butterflies and dreams, but someone who has been through it. Like they have known the heartbreak and disappointment and the waiting, but they have been let down also by the love before. But despite basically all of that, they haven't give up on the love at all, and they're still hoping and praying and maybe quietly also working on themselves, because deep down they still believe there is still hope and there is a love. But I would like to talk about each card separately to give you more specific messages. So the Four of Cups is a card representing basically that they want something deep, because this person is basically not satisfied with, like, I would say, superficial connections, or they may have dated around other people, or I don't know, tried dating apps, or have been in recent relationships, but I have the feeling that nothing is feeling the right, because I have the feeling that they are a little bit bored, lonely. But also the cups are talking like about emotion, so maybe they are emotionally disconnected from people around them, or maybe you are probably their cup they missed. You know, they have all of these cups in front of them, but they still miss the one cup, and it could be potentially also you. So maybe you, if you don't know each other yet, or maybe you know, but they're kind of like looking for you. You are the one they are looking for, even if they don't maybe have the name or face yet. Or they are just manifesting you by feeling you or dreaming about this connection. This is going to be exciting. And what I'm also picking, that they may probably watch the same movies all over, or they are hoping they will feel that kind of spark again, or they're scrolling social media and they feel like they want to meet someone who will kind of like get them or something. Or they can also write a journal without like realizing that they actually are writing about you, or they are emotionally ready but a little bit guarded, okay, or something like that. But I have the feeling that they have been hurt, because we have Three of Swords, and they need a connection that is going to feel safe, definitely. But then we have a Seven of Coins, which is like basically this person kind of like is planting the seeds in their life, because this card is all about planting the seeds. So maybe they are focusing currently on the work, or healing, or rebuilding something after loss, or they aren't basically like rushing the love, but they are kind of like holding space for it, or they're just telling the universe, like, I work so hard to become someone like this, please let me meet the right this time. Or they could also be someone who needs to start over financially or emotionally, because we have the cups as well. Or they are currently, because the pentacles are talking all about like long-term energy, so maybe they're focused on the long-term goals, like saving money or building the future or getting healthier. Or I also have the feeling that pentacles, slow energy, they're a little bit slow to open up, but when they do, they are very loyal in to you or to someone. But I also have the feeling that they believe basically that the love will take time, and they're not like manifesting quick energy or fireworks, but the roots, the seeds can grow from. Or also maybe they want a relationship that will grow slowly, but it's going to be very, very beautiful. So I have the feeling that this is a very consistency, building through consistency. Or maybe the love will be very natural and not forced love, or they want you, but they also, you know what I'm picking, they want to do it in the right way. Because we have a Three of Swords, and Three of Swords are talking that they have been hurt before, heartbroken before. This person had loved very deeply before, and I have the feeling that it didn't end well, and the manifestation journey, there is a lot of hope, but there is also pain. Or they may also think like, I have been hurt before, but I still believe the love is real. And also to give you like specific message, maybe they are recovering from from toxic ex, or ghosting, or betrayal, or a long-term relationship ended without closure, or they probably also could lose someone they deeply loved. But when I'm looking at the whole spread in general, I have the feeling that they definitely healed. they done the hard work, the healing work, or they're still healing, and it's completely okay. But either way, you know, they're using their heartbreak in their past to manifest something better, definitely. So they can also be someone who is very protective over their heart, or very emotional underneath, or trying to be very, very cool on the outside, but you know, in the inside there is a lot of emotions. Or you know, when I'm looking at the cards, they're probably deeply empathetic and they're just afraid to hurt or to be hurt again. But this card is also showing that these cards basically show someone who loves with their whole heart, but now they're a little bit careful because of the past pain. But to also give you more like specific clues, so you will be able to maybe get some messages. I have the feeling that they, you know, they are still trying to forgive someone. They are emotionally balancing something, or they are just learning how to receive the love again. And their energy, when I'm looking at the cards, is very calm, very gentle energy, very, I would say, melancholic or nostalgic energy. They are likely be very sensitive, maybe artists, maybe introspection is there. There could also work in psychology or design or therapy, social work, something with the people, or anything, you know, that is going to involve understanding people. Or they could be also in books or poetry, journaling, music, but also to give you maybe some appearance, very soft feature, but I'm picking soft feature, earthy tones, maybe black or gray colors of the clothes. Also piercing and tattoos, they're definitely possible because we have the sword, so probably also piercings or tattoos are possible, but probably the tattoos will have emotional meanings. And when I'm also looking at the cards, you know, this person don't want to repeat the old patterns, and they hope that the next person will be very kind and they are ready to open the heart again, but only for someone who's going to be very, very real, because they want the love that is going to feel like home, you know, no games, no drama, nothing like this. And I think that they have been hurt, of course, but they still believe in true love. And they don't just want to be perfect, okay? Nothing is perfect, they know it, but they want honesty, and they're waiting for so long for someone who is going to feel like safety. And when you can meet, I think, I don't know, I'm all the time looking at the cups. Probably during Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season, or you can meet after the period of emotional release, and you are going to release something emotionally. Maybe after you are going to let go of someone as well, or through music or therapy, writing something, or it can also be possibly online, like in the comment section or forum or something like that. And I have the feeling that they really like soft messages and handwrite notes and late night talks, or they can also work in creative environment, or they really like creative environment, or very much emotional intimacy, because I have the feeling that this is someone who feels very deeply and they have been hurt, but they haven't shut it down, because they're manifesting a love that is going to heal their broken heart, and very real love. And I have the feeling that it's completely you. But I have a feeling that that was it, what the universe wanted you to know regarding this person. And as always, please remember, this was a general and collective message, so take only what is feeling right and leave the rest. And also, if you would like to get a personal reading, link is in the description down below, where you can book your reading. And also, if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any of the readings. I'm publishing every single day currently. So thank you so much for listening, and until next time, see you.